Hello everyone. Today start a new topic easy. Paper 2 is a unit 3.2 is a continental shelf. Is a continental shelf. So what is mean by continental shelf? So continental shelf is a shallow near the horizontal sea floor. This is a continental shelf is a shallow and is a horizontal to the sea floor. An extension from the shoreline to the upper continental slope. So, कंटिनेंटल शेल्फ मीन्स भूखंड, त्याला मराठीत भूखंड म्हणतात. तो कसा असते होरिझन सी शोर लाईनला होरिझंटल असतं. ठीक आहे. सो कंटिनेंटल इज ए पार्ट ऑफ ए ओशन्स. सो इज ए कंटिनेंटल शेल्फ इज ए पार्ट ऑफ ए ओशन. Part of ocean. So this shelf form a shallow margin of each a deep ocean basin. So this continental shelf is a shallow margin असते for the deep ocean. The continental shelf is a characterized by a very gentle slope less than 1 degree. So it is a very less slope is a 1 degree. Slope is a 1 degree. So slope is a 1 degree and the average depth about a 150 meters. So the slope is a only less than 1 degree and then depth of a continental shelf is a 150 meters. Depth is a 150 meters and then the average width of a 70 kilometers. So width is a 70 kilometer. So continental shelf is a horizontal to the sea lines and this is a continental shelf is a part of ocean and then slope is a less than 1 degree and then depth of a continental shelf is a 150 meters and then width of a continental shelf is a 70 kilometers. So continuity shelf of a zone is comprised only a 7.6% of the surface area of the world ocean and then provide to 15 to 30% of a oceanic primary production. So the continental shelf production is a 15 to 30%. So continental shelf is a one of the most productivity ecosystem. So a special type of ecosystem that can be found on the continental shelves is a kelp forest, and this is kelp forest is a more productivity ecosystem of the continental shelf. So kelp forest is a one of the most productivity ecosystem of the continental shelf. This is a kelp forest. Then geographically distribution. So geographically distribution. So start the geographically distribution. So याचे भौगोलिक वितरण कसे आपण कंटिन्युटी शेल्फचे आहेत हे बघणार आहोत. सो विथ ऑफ कंटिन्युटी शेल्फ इज व्हॅरीज अबाउट दी 70 kilometer. So it is a uncommon area. You have virtually no shelf at all. So the longest shelf is a Siberian shelf in a Arctic Ocean. सो आपण जिओग्राफीचं डिस्ट्रीब्युशन पाहतो तेव्हा आपल्याला कळतं की सगळ्यात लॉंगेस्ट शेल्फ आहे भूखंड आहे. सो तो कुठला आहे, सिबेरियन शेल्फ. आणि तो कुठे आहे, आर्टिक ओशन. सो दी लार्जेस्ट सिबेरियन शेल्फ, largest shelf is a Siberian shelf. And found in a Arctic Ocean. Arctic Ocean. आर्टिक महासागरात जो आहे. आणि सो दिस weight of Siberian shelf is a 1500 kilometers. So width of a Siberian shelf is a 1500 kilometers. The South China Sea lies over another extensive area is a continental shelf and the Sunda Shelf. So we join a Borneo, Sumatra and Java is the ocean mainland. Of the continental shelf is treated as a physiographic province of the ocean. It is not part of the deep ocean basin is a proper, but the flooded margin of the continent. Passive continental margin, such as most of the Atlantic coast, have a wide and shallow slabs made of thick sedimentary wedges derived from long erosion of a neighboring continent. So the shelf usually end off a point of increasing slope. The sea floor below the break of the continental slope. Below the slope is a continental rise which is finally merges into the deep ocean floor and the abyssal plain. The continuity shape and the slope of the part of the continental margin. So the continental shape and slope are the part of continental margin. So slope and shape is a part of a continental margin. Continental margin is a slope and shelf is a part of a continental margin. So the shelf area is a commonly subdivided into inner continental shelf, middle continental shelf and outer continental shelf. So these continental shelf are subdivided into 3 layers. So first is a inner continental shelf. Inner continental shelf. Then second is a mid-continental shelf. Continental shelf. Then third is a outer continental shelf. So these are the 3 layers are found in the continental shelf. So inner continental are present in the inner side of the continental shelf, and mid continental shelf layer are found present in between inner and outer continental shelf, and the outer continental shelf is present. The layer is the outer part of a continental shelf. Then next point is the self-sedimentations. So self-sediment is a part of sediment So the continental shelf are the covered by the pterogenetic sediments, that is, those derived from the erosion of the continents. However, little of the sediments is from a current river. Sediments usually become increasingly fine with a distance from the coast and is limited to shallow wave aggregated water. So these are so the distribution of the sediment types of a continental shelf is shallow, irregular pattern that vary with a latitude and a that depend on a climate. At the equator is a broad band of a biogenic sediments extends into the subtropics. These deposits include the coral reefs and an accumulation of the grain fragments, mainly composed of a calcium carbonate and derived from the hard parts of the organism. This band of deposition material is a border along the western edges of the ocean. The reason for this is a warm and westerly flowing equatorial current and diverge from the equator and flow to the poles. At the eastern edge, the cold current flow from the pole of the equator. At the temperature latitude and the continental shelves are covered with a terraneous deposited and transported by the river outflow. This is especially composed of a pores and feldspar derived from the weathering of a granite on the land. Poorly sorted glacial deposits are dumped at the pole of a glacier and ice wrapped debris. So these are the self-sedimentals. So the last point is the economic significance of a continental shelf. So the continental shelf is the best understood part of a ocean floor. Most commercially exploration from the sea, such as metallic ore, non-metallic ore, hydrocarbon extractions, are that takes part in the continental shelf. So continental shelf are the source of high amount of oil and natural gases. So continental shelf is a high amount of oil and natural gases. High amount of oil and natural gases. So many more fishes and exotic birds used in a shallow continental shelf as they are breeding ground. So these are the significance of a continental shelf. So continental shelves त्याला मराठीत म्हणतात भूखंड. So continental shelf is a part of a ocean and slope is less than 1 degree and then width is a 70 kilometers and normal depth is a 150 meters. So the geographical distribution means सो त्याची वितरण भौगोलिक रचना कशी आहे ते आपण बघणार. जसं बघितलं की विथ आणि स्लोप कसं असते ते, आणि त्याच्यात असते मग लार्जेस्ट. जो लार्जेस्ट शेल्फ आहे तो कुठे आहे आर्टिक ओशनमध्ये. सो दिस इज ए सुबेरियन शेल्फ अँड द वेट ऑफ सुबेरियन शेल्फ इज ए 1500 kilometers. So the continental shelf are found in a 3 layers. So first is the inner continental shelf. So inner continental shelf means present in inner layer of a continental shelf is also called as inner continental shelf. So mid Continental shelf means middle layer of a continental shelf, and then outer continental shelf means outer layer of a continental shelf. Hmm. Then the so and then the self sedimentation, and then all the significance. So all these are the continental shelf.